Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a book that will change how you think about time. I'm talking about Oliver Burkeman's 4,000 Weeks Time Management for Mortals. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the never-ending to-do lists, or you're constantly running out of time, this video is for you. Stick around because we will break down the key insights from this game-changing book and help you rethink your approach to time management. So, let's start with a mind-blowing fact. The average human life is about 4,000 weeks long. That's it. 4,000 weeks. When you think about it like that, it puts things into perspective, doesn't it? But here's the thing. Most of us spend our time as if we have an infinite supply. We get caught up in the hustle, trying to do more, be more productive, and somehow fit everything into our already packed schedules. Burkeman's book takes a radically different approach. He doesn't just offer another time management hack. He challenges how we think about time. Let's talk about the illusion of control. One of the biggest myths we buy into is that we can somehow conquer time with the right tools or strategies. We think we'll finally get everything done if we can be more efficient. But the truth is, life is unpredictable. No matter how much we plan, there will always be chaos. Burkeman argues that we should accept its unpredictability instead of trying to control time. Doing so lets us focus on what truly matters, rather than stressing over what we can't control. It's about embracing uncertainty and letting go of the need to micromanage every moment of our lives. And then there's our obsession with productivity. Society tells us that being busy equals being successful. We've all been there, chasing that next big thing, filling our calendars to the brim, thinking that if we can do more, we'll finally be satisfied. But the kicker, Burkeman says that the more we try to squeeze into our schedules, the less fulfilled we feel. So, what's the solution? Burkeman says it's not about doing more, it's about doing less, but with intention. He challenges us to focus on what matters in our lives. This means letting go of the need to be constantly productive and instead prioritizing activities that bring us true fulfillment. Now let's talk about a tough pill, our finitude. That's a fancy way of saying that our time here is limited. We often act like we have all the time in the world, but the reality is that our time is finite. And here's the twist. We can live more fully by embracing this fact. Burkeman's book encourages us to accept our limitations and make peace that we can't do everything. Instead of trying to conquer the world, focus on the few things that truly matter. This might mean saying no to specific opportunities or letting go of the idea that you must be perfect in every aspect of your life. Speaking of perfectionism, it's one of the most significant barriers to effective time management. Perfectionists set unrealistic standards, leading to procrastination, burnout, and dissatisfaction with what we've achieved. But here's the truth: good enough is often good enough. Embracing imperfection lets us focus on what's important, rather than getting lost in pursuing an unattainable ideal. And that brings us to the importance of rest and leisure. In today's hustle culture, we often undervalue rest, treating it as a luxury rather than a necessity. But Burkeman reminds us that rest isn't just about recharging so we can work more. It's valuable in its own right. It gives us space to reflect, be creative, and connect with others. So take that break, enjoy that hobby, and remember that downtime is as significant as uptime. Another critical insight from the book is letting go of the future. So many of us are fixated on planning for the future, constantly worrying about what's next. However, Burkeman suggests that an excessive focus on the future can prevent us from living fully in the present. It's about finding a balance, planning just enough to feel secure, but not so much that you miss out on the now. Finally, let's talk about community. Time management isn't just a solo act. We navigate together. Our use of time affects others, and theirs affects us. Burkeman emphasizes the importance of relationships and community in our time management strategies. We can find greater meaning and fulfillment in our time by prioritizing connection with others. So, what's the big takeaway? 4,000 Weeks isn't just another time management book. It's a call to rethink our relationship with time. Burkeman challenges us to embrace our limitations, focus on what truly matters, and live more intentionally. For those in your 20s, 30s, or 40s feeling the pressure of modern life, this book offers a refreshing perspective that might change how you see time. Let's quickly recap the key takeaways. 1. Accept the unpredictability of time. Stop trying to control what you can't. 2. Focus on fewer things that truly matter, intentionality over productivity. 3. Embrace your finitude. Your time is limited, so prioritize accordingly. 4. Let go of perfectionism. Good enough is often good enough. 5. Value rest and leisure. They're essential, not just nice to haves. 6. Balance planning for the future with living in the present. 7. Cultivate community. Time management is a collective effort. If you found this summary helpful, and you're ready to rethink how you manage your time, I highly recommend grabbing a copy of 4,000 Weeks. It's a book that offers advice, but also challenges you to look at your life in a whole new way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let's continue the conversation. What's one thing you do differently with your time after hearing about 4,000 Weeks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the following video. And remember, your time is precious. Spend it wisely.